Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. My name is Odilia Garcia. We are super excited to see your faces. We've been working really hard planning this exciting summer training program. So today, the team is here from El Sol and from the Alliance for Education, and we'll be talking to you more about the program, what it's about, some logistical stuff, talking about meeting the staff. So we're super, super excited to see you. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And the name of the program is the Community Health Worker Promotor Jumpstart. And we hope to introduce you to the community health worker field. So during the program, you're going to learn more about what is the community health worker, what do community health workers do, opportunities for community health workers, promotores. We're also going to be talking about mental health. We know that's a very, very important topic. And there's a huge, huge need for young people and people of all walks of life to serve as providers in the mental health field. So we are thrilled to be training and talking about these important topics. So again, welcome everyone. And we look forward to sharing some more information with you. Next slide. So for today's agenda, so we'll be doing a quick introduction of the team so you can get to know who will be with you during the 4-week series. We're going to be doing a program overview. So I know a lot of you had some questions on what days, what times, if weekends were involved. We're going to be talking about some expectations. We're also going to be sharing a video that we created on what it's like to be a participant of the Jumpstart program. We'll be talking about the first day, so it's coming up June 20th. We're going to be talking about the survey we sent out, and then finally, we're going to do a Q&A. So take notes, and if you have any questions, we're going to wait until the end to answer those for you. All right, so we're going to jump right in. So meet the team. So these are the people that are going to be with you for the most part for the 4-week training, but we also have here the Alliance for Education. I don't know, just sad if you want to say hello, Yvonne, Jaleesa. They're all here. So we've been working hard together in collaboration, but I'm going to go ahead and introduce the team. So Erica, if you want to go ahead and get started.
Hi, everyone. Hi, guys. My name is Erica, and I'm the CHW Promotor Curriculum Specialist. I recently graduated with my social work degree, and I enjoy and love coffee. It's a necessity for me, so you will see me every morning with a cup of coffee.
As you can see in her picture. Thank you, Erica. Awesome. So then my fun fact is I was a valedictorian in high school. I graduated a long time ago. And prior to working for El Sol, I taught English abroad for 3 years. I actually work with high school students. So I'm really excited to be working with young people. You guys give me such great energy, and I really enjoy working with the youth. And I also love coffee. So Erica, I will be going on coffee runs with you. I'm going to pass it over to Andrea.
Hello, everyone. My name is Andrea. I am the program coordinator for El Sol. My fun fact is that I went to Cajon High School, and my Mr. Peters was my AVID teacher. I know some of you had him that went to Cajon, had him for your advisor, but when I was there, he was my AVID teacher. And I love butterflies, so you always see me wearing something butterfly related. So nice to meet everyone.
That's so cool, Andrea. I know Mr. Peters was your teacher.
Yeah, I had him for my senior year of AVID. So I went to the AVID field trip and everything. And then I think he moved on to the, for the special programs or the career pathways, I believe. Yeah.
Thank you, Andrea.
Sorry, I couldn't find my thing. And finally, my name is Isaac Mendez. I'm a resource coordinator. Similar to Erica, I actually just also graduated with my master's degree, but in public health. And my fun fact, I suppose, is that I love to rock climb or ski depending on the season. I try to find a sport for every season.
I know, Chazad, Yvonne, you guys want to share a fun fact about you while you're here.
Let's see. My fun fact is that I love coffee too every morning. So I'll be right there with Erica.
Hi, everybody. My fun fact, we had a great time. That's my fun fact.
Well, that's fun.
Was.
Again, I'm Jaleesa Randall, and my fun fact is that I love to fish.
Mm. Awesome.
So now we're gonna get to know everyone and get a little bit of fun facts out of everyone. Isaac, if you can stop sharing the PowerPoint so we can see each other. There we go. So we have a little icebreaker to get to know you guys. They're simple questions. You can raise your hand or you can use the reactions if you're not sharing your screen. Do like a little reaction, a little confetti, something that we can see. These are fun facts, something about you guys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, William is saying no. Night owl? Okay, so you're gonna be right there with the coffee run with us then.
I'm right there with you, William. I'm a night owl. Don't need the coffee, but
Who here has a pet? Dog, cat? If it's not a dog, oh, you have 3. If it's not a dog or a cat or a fish, can you guys share what you guys have? Maybe snakes, lizards? If you can unmute yourself and share.
I have a hamster.
A hamster? Daniela, do you have something? Oh, share your pets.
Oh.
What's their name?
I have a cat, but she said no cats.
Oh, you can share your cat if you want.
Well, he's black and he's all black, and his name is Kitty because I didn't know what to name him when I got him.
That's cute.
Anyone else would like to share something about their pets? Another dog. Okay, raise your hand or tell me what language do you speak? What other language do you speak besides English? The Spanish speaking. My first language is Spanish. Shusad.
My second first language is Hindi.
Hindi. Anyone else?
I speak Arabic.
Arabic.
Awesome.
Andrea, Spanish speaking as well. Who's interested in the behavioral health aspect, in the mental health aspect of our training? Okay, I see several hands. And who's interested in the medicine, in the healthcare aspect? Okay. And who has experience serving the community, has volunteer, is a part of the community, is currently at a church group or at a food bank, continuously volunteering? Shazad, where do you volunteer?
Yeah, no, I volunteer with my church group and a couple of different nonprofit organizations. My interest is pertaining to like conservation stuff, and so some of the groups that do that kind of work associate with.
That's awesome. Anyone else? Throughout high school, did anyone know how to do a volunteering community project? I'm gonna miss, can you unmute yourself and share your name? Because I'm really bad at names.
My name's Leah.
Leah.
Yeah.
And what was your project?
So I've just done like a bunch of different mental health. We have, because we're a missionary church, so there's a lot of different mission groups. So I go with my grandma sometimes to her group to go visit like people in like convalescent care and stuff like that and make them baskets. And then I also just volunteer at an assistant living place. I dance for my church, so we go to different places where there's like a group of people and we dance for them and stuff like that. Yeah, I just do a lot of different like community work too, gardens.
Awesome.
Yeah, just different
You
stuff.
just mentioned too, like the topics and things we're going to be doing too.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Anyone else?
Okay, well, we're excited to get to know you guys. This was a short little icebreaker to get to know each other, and we got to know each other's pets. We're excited to see everyone at the trainings and get to know you a little bit more. So we're gonna continue with the presentation.
Thank you, Erica. So we just wanted to give you guys a big picture program overview. We're gonna go a little bit more in depth, step by step, but just kind of wanted to see the trainings would happen from June 20th, which is 2 Mondays. Oh wait, Monday from so 10 days, and then to July 15th. So it would be a 4-week program. We will be meeting Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. So weekends are free. You guys will have the weekends to do any fun stuff you would like to do. And we will be doing the trainings at the Dorothy Ingram Learning Center that is located in San Bernardino. That is the address. It's a really nice center. For those of you that are in San Bernardino, it's really close to Olive Garden. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's area. And then I'll go to the next slide. And then this is basically how your weekly will look like. Monday to Thursday, you will have a first session in the morning, 8 to 11. Then you will have a break for lunch. And then we'll have a second session in the afternoon. Your Fridays will look different. They won't look the same. Fridays will be our practicum dates. So it will look a little bit different. We might have, we most likely just we'll be meeting from a time and then have a lunchtime depending on where you will be going for your practicum. But yeah, that Fridays will look a little bit different, and we'll go over those once we start the program, and then once we let you know where you will be going.
Yes. Thank you, Andrea. So a little bit of expectations that we have for you guys is that we really want you guys to arrive on time. We start at 8 and we have like a million things we need to cover through. And we want to make the most of our time. So if you guys can get at the center, maybe even like a little early to have time to sign in, get seated, restroom, water, whatever you guys need to do, just so we can get started. Because like I said, we have so many things we got to cover in such a short amount of time. We also do ask that you guys be respectful both to each other and to ourselves. We're going to be covering a lot of like some heavy topics throughout the course of this training. And it's stuff that can get people have like sort of different opinions on some certain thing. So we just want you to be respectful of everyone's opinions and all the knowledge and everything that we're going to be sharing with you guys. We also really do encourage you guys to participate in the activities we're going to be having. We have a lot of different things such as role play. We're going to be doing some art projects, a lot of things to really sort of help cement the different CHW lessons and mental health lessons. So we really want you guys to participate to get the most out of this training. Alongside that, we also do want you to be mindful of the facility. Shazad and his team have been so graceful to let us use it, and we really want to keep it as we don't want to return to him just completely wrecked. And plus, we're going to be there for 4 weeks, so you guys also probably don't want to see it like that. And we also want you guys to get to know each other. Networking is incredibly important, especially as you guys continue in life, going to college, getting jobs and things like that. I mean, several of the jobs, internships, and everything I've gone and have been through programs or activities or things like this. So you guys really never know. I mean, a great friend I met in my master's is going to be helping us out during our training. So networking really does make a big difference. And after all, have fun, guys. This is summer, and we're going to be doing a lot of classroom sessions, but we really do want you guys to have as much fun as you can during this training.
So a little bit more on expectations and what you guys can expect is to gain relevant hands-on experience. Like Andrea shared, we're gonna have Fridays for practicums, and we have sites such as Loma Linda Hospital, Jardín de Salud, which is a garden, IHP, Airhead United Way. So those are some of the agencies you guys will get to do your practicum hours on Fridays. So again, networking, having fun, learning, gaining that experience. We're gonna have trainings Monday through Thursday. They're gonna be fun trainings though. If you're expecting that you're gonna sit in a classroom and we're gonna lecture you all day, all afternoon, it's not what you expect. We're gonna have activities, we're gonna have games, we're gonna have snacks, breaks, we're gonna have fun. And these are things that you will be able to utilize as you continue your career as a community health worker, as a promotor, or if you decide to go into the medical or behavioral health field. Again, practicum days, Fridays. It's gonna look different for everyone. We want you guys to get great experiences at a community site and maybe like at a hospital site, which is more formal, more policies, but they're all gonna be relevant and fun. We're gonna have mock interviews. We have agencies such as Victor Community Services, Department of Behavioral Health, that's gonna help you guys practice your interview skills. And at the end, as you guys know, we'll get a $500 stipend upon completion. And that includes getting there on time, being there, letting us know if you can't make that session, so we can take that into accountability. So we're excited to have you guys.
Thank you, Erica. One of the certificates you guys will be receiving at the end of this 4 weeks would be a community health worker certificate. So the certificate will be given because you guys will be completing a certain amount of hours that will be worker topics. Some of the topics are public health, introduction to what a community health worker, right? I think we mentioned it a lot, community health workers, promotores, but you might not know what it is or may never heard of the actual term. I know when you guys did the application, it had a really good overview of what it was, and a lot of you weren't aware of what it was. So one of the main things we're going to teach is what it is, right? And you're going to see maybe you have done it to a certain extent, or you have learned about it, but you didn't know it was a community health worker. We're going to teach about culture, humility, ethics, professional development, health outreach, right? One of the main duties or skills community health worker is the health outreach aspect, not only in the community, but also like we were mentioning, a hospital setting. So we will be teaching you kind of like a holistic approach to what a community health worker. And at the end of the 4 weeks, you guys will be receiving the certificate.
In addition to that, you guys are going to learn a little bit about mental health and the basics of mental health. We're going to talk about depression, mood disorders, anxiety, trauma, psychosis, and substance use. If you are over the age of 18, we are going to give you a mental health first aid certificate. If you are 17, let us know and we're going to work around that, and you will get your certificate eventually once you turn 18, just because that's part of the rules and the policies of the first aid certification training. But you're also gonna learn how to help someone that's in a crisis, in a mental health crisis, who's having a panic attack, who talks about suicide, and you want to help. You're gonna be in the community working with different people who are going to tell you their life stories, and you're going to want to help. So you're going to have those tools and techniques to do that.
Thank you, Erica. Alongside that, we're also going to be doing a Stop the Bleed training as well. Stop the Bleed, it's going to be about an hour and a half, 2 hours, where you gain the ability to sort of recognize these life-threatening sort of injuries and bleeding and help sort of intervene and, stop the bleed. It's also another certification. I don't remember 100%. I think you also have to be 18 or above to earn this one. But like we said, we will work with you guys to make sure that once you do turn 18, if you're under the age, you'll get it, because we don't want any of this training to go to waste for you guys.
So like I mentioned, the first day, make sure to arrive early. You guys know it would be the first day, so you guys will be sure where to be there. We'll be there early to let you know what door to use, what entrance to use, where to sign in, what classroom you'll be going first. So make sure you guys arrive early. That way we don't start after a lot of going on the first day. We'll be providing small snacks in the morning so you guys can grab something. And bring a water bottle. I mean, it's hot. I know inside we'll have a nice temperature. And then it's the summer, so you want to make sure you guys stay hydrated. We'll be providing water, but it will be a lot easier. You guys just bring your own water bottle, and then we just help you refill that with the water we'll bring. And I know there is there's a water station, if I'm not mistaken, Shazad, right? Yeah, but we'll also be providing the water in the classroom for you. What to wear? So that was one of the questions. Erica, you wanna go a little bit in depth into that? That was one of the questions you guys kind of mentioned on the survey.
So we do want you guys to be comfortable, but let's keep in mind you're gonna be networking and meeting different people. So jeans are okay. Something, you know, maybe that not your Sunday best, but something that's presentable. You're gonna be networking, meeting different people as you're gonna be in a professional facility. So just think about those things. You never know who's gonna walk in the room. You never know if the person who walks in is your future employer. So something that represents you and you feel comfortable and good in. I don't know if you guys have any questions. I saw sundresses. Sundresses are okay. Again, it's gonna be hot. It might be cold inside. So if you get cold easily, just think about that. Odilia, I don't know if you have any.
No, I think that's great. Yeah, comfortable, presentable, ready to learn, most importantly. Thank you, Erica. So then we want to talk about graduation. So July 15th, we do want to celebrate you and honor you for committing 4 weeks to this training program. So we just wanted to have this in the books for you so that you can invite whomever, your parents, loved ones. This is a time to celebrate you. We take this really seriously because, you know, it's going to be a lot of topics. You know, we're going to ask you to participate and share. So this is a time for you. We're going to have cake. We're going to have a guest speaker. We'll be presenting the certificate. So I want everyone to put this on their calendars. We want you to be there. We want you to be, that's the same day as the mock interview. So we do expect everyone to be in their business casual or even business attire. We're going to be taking pictures and we're going to have really nice decorations and everything for you. So mark this on your calendars now. We are looking forward to honoring you, celebrating you, and we invite your friends and family. This is a celebration for you. So again, graduation July 15th from 3 to 5 p.m.
And like we mentioned before, I think we had Shazad and his team sent on a survey asking you guys several different things in preparation for the training. But just in case that you guys hadn't had a chance to fill it out, we really do ask that you fill it out right now because, well, it's really important. I mean, we're asking you guys if dietary restrictions or allergies or anything we need to be aware of, transportation, and also, you know, a t-shirt size because you guys do get a shirt for this program. So it's something that's really important. It takes all of out. If there's anyone that hasn't filled it out, please just take the time to do so right now. And I think with that, we are at Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, any concerns, anything you'd like to bring up or anything like that, the whole team is here basically to answer anything you have.
I have a question. So one of the days that we're also meeting is also during like the 4th of July weekend. Are we also meeting that Monday?
That's a great, I'm glad you brought that up. No, Karen, the 4th of July, you will have off.
I was just wondering.
That's a great question. No, no, you'll have that day off. We want everyone to have their day off. Yeah. The 4th of July, you will have off.
There's also no homework. If you guys are thinking about we're gonna give you homework, there's no homework.
No homework.
That's a question I would have.
No, nothing after school. It's not. So when we say training, guys, I know a lot of times people think it's like when you start you're a new job and you have to go through all these like policies and procedures. So it's something that also we use our teaching and learning philosophy is training. So, we are facilitators. So everyone you see here, we're going to facilitate. We're just going to facilitate discussion. We're going to share some new ideas, but we really want to hear from you. We want to talk about your experiences. But we have, very intentional activities, videos. Every single thing we're doing is super intentional with, keeping you in mind, your age group, what we've gone through in the past, few years. So, that's why we say a training program, but I don't want you to think it's also like when you go in and it's like, you have to know this and you have to follow this by the book. No, and we're very flexible. And again, 7-hour days, but they go so fast. You're going to be, by the end of the day, you're going to say, wow, the first week already flew by because it's activities, it's participating. You're going to be moving around. We're going to have snacks. So we're going to make it as interactive and fun as possible. So William, I see your hand.
Yes, I have a question. What attire should be dressed up in every day? Since I know we're getting a t-shirt, should we dress up in that? And what type of, I guess, pants or bottoms we should have?
Thank you, William. So you will be receiving a t-shirt. The t-shirts are actually for your practicum days. So Fridays will be going out. You'll be assigned to different agencies. So we're doing it where you could be one Friday either at a community-based or one Friday at a health serving agency. So the t-shirts are reserved for Friday, so we can all, everyone knows who we are and we're from El Sol, from the summer training program. But Monday to prepared to learn, right? So we want you to be comfortable. Jeans are totally fine, a nice t-shirt. We just want you to keep in mind that, we are in a facility with a lot of professionals. So, just, be groomed, ready to learn. So, you don't have to dress in business casual every day, but, we do ask that you come prepared and, we're in a learning environment. So, just clean, groomed, jeans are totally fine, a shirt.
I would say if you have a fast, if you're gonna wash your t-shirt every day, every night, or it's up to you if you want to wear the t-shirt every day, but you don't have to.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks, William. Let's see, we have Daniela.
So when I signed up for it, I expected to be totally free the 4 weeks, but then something came up and I was just wondering if we can miss any days or something like that.
Great question, Daniela. So it is super important to be there every single day. Attendance is super, super important, but contact us, contact one of us and we can see how we can work around it. But every single topic is super important. They tie in together, but they're very different. So it's a little difficult to make up, but just email us and we'll see what we can do for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daniela. Just sad, Jaleesa. I don't know if I missed anything. You guys want to share anything? Let's see, Lisa.
No, we're just excited to have you guys here next week. I was just going to talk about parking a little bit, but did a student raise their hand, Odelia?
Yeah, I think Lisa had her hand up.
Go ahead, Lisa. Sorry about that.
Sorry. I just wanted to ask if we have to take anything for the first day, like maybe materials or an ID. I don't know.
Oh, great question, Lisa. You're prepared. No, just we will be sending out actually a contract for you to sign. But if you don't have that filled out, we're gonna go through it on day one. So no, just come ready. Bring a water bottle and some snacks for yourself. But no, I think just your attitude, best attitude, and a water bottle, and we're ready to go.
I don't know if at the center you would need any facility, but for us, we're gonna provide all the material as well. Like if you're thinking pencils, we're gonna have that available. We're gonna provide you a folder, so if you wanna, and a small backpack, but if you prefer to bring your own backpack or your own pens, I mean, I do have and love my pens. So if you have any specifics or anything that is gonna make you feel comfortable, then you're more than welcome to, but we will provide folders, paper, pens, pencils, color pencils, but if you have preferences, feel free to do that.
Because I would say that I think having your ID on you is just a good practice to have, especially now that you are, out of high school. This is the real world. And so I think just having your ID is a good practice to have, especially given that you'll be interacting with other agencies on those practicum days. If you, so I think having that is just going to be a good practice for you. I think the other thing I would just like to mention is, guys, this is the real world now. You're done with high school. You're not high school students anymore. You graduated, and this is where you really start to make the impact that you want in your lives, right? So it's really important for you to take advantage of the opportunities that are presented in front of you. All of you that are on this call today, that's the first step to this process, right? You applied, you are here after your school is done. This is your summer vacation, and that says a level of commitment. And so we're excited to have you. Come prepared, come ready to learn. Come professional, because I can tell you, and I know everybody on this call who are adults can tell you that once you graduate from high school, it's a lot of times it's not just about what you know, but it's about who knows what you know, right? And so you'll get that opportunity to interact with different organizations, different people, and you never know, right? So I think start building your social network right now, your social capital right now as well, so that you can follow up with an email, on saying, hey, it was great to meet you yesterday, looking forward to staying connected, right? How many of you have a LinkedIn account already? Anybody have a LinkedIn account online? I see one hand. Okay, so those about, because as you start to grow your professional network, right, those things will become important. So we are just excited to have you. I think kind of piggybacking on what was said before, you'll be in a professional organization. Our county office is their offices, right? So you might be in one room, and right next to you, there'll be offices where people are doing work. Some of them are talking to people. Some of them are need to focus on things. And so, I think just being mindful of you being a professional now, I think will become important. And this is going to give you that kind of experience as you go forward. So we are super excited to have you here. Our team is excited. I know El Sol is as well. Feel free to reach out to us, to any of us, Jalisa, Yvonne, or anybody from the El Sol team as well, if there's anything you need to help you.
I think Jalisa wanted to mention something about parking, which I think is pretty important.
Yeah, I was going to say that we have the two entrances on our building, so it could be a little bit confusing when you arrive. Just on the first day, can they enter on either side, or how do we clarify the ROP side of the building for the students?
Yeah, no, so they're entering from the side entrance by the student, a lounge that we have, a student area. But I think on that first day, we'll have enough presence outside in the parking lot as well, be able to kind of see where things are, and that will make it a little bit easier for you as well. But Joyce, you're right. We've got multiple entrances, so knowing kind of where to come in from.
So don't be intimidated by the building.
Yeah,
we'll get you guys to where you should be.
Yeah, and the other thing to keep in mind is that June 20th, when we start, is our offices are actually officially closed because we are celebrating the Juneteenth holiday. And so Jalisa and I will be on our facility here to keep the doors open and welcome you. But just know that some of the other doors may be locked on that first day, as they may not be on subsequent days. But we'll be here to guide you the way you need to go.
Awesome. I want to congratulate all of you high school graduates for committing to this, and congratulations for completing high school. First step into the real world. So we're so excited. We're going to have a great summer. We look forward to seeing you on the 20th. We have a great training prepared for you all. But yes, you can contact anyone from either El Sol team or Chasat's team. We're more than happy to answer any questions, any pertinent questions you might have. But with that,
the last thing I would like to say is, if you have friends who joined the program as well and they weren't able to attend, or they're not here, reach out to them and let them know to reach out to us if they have any questions.